वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह. Hello friends, welcome to season 3 of Sikh History Sakhi podcast. As always, I am Harpreet Kaur, your host. One day, Guru Amar Das ji felt a deep calling within that the message of Guru Nanak Dev ji must reach the people, especially those places where humanity gathered in large numbers. Therefore, in 1558, Guru Amar Das ji began a sacred tour of pilgrimage to spread the message of Sikhism. Now, as mentioned in Siri Suraj Prakash, पए त्यार संगत संग लाए जह जह सिखन जिस जिस ग्राम Jatra सुनिए Guru Sukhtam. Meaning, the moment this became known that Guruji wished to travel, something beautiful happened. The beloveds of the Guru gathered in large numbers from every corner, not because they were told to, but because their hearts pulled them there. They wished to walk alongside him, to have his darshan, to listen, to learn, and to be simply in his presence. Friends, you might have seen this even today. How Sangat gathers to go to Anandpur Sahib during special occasions. That same excitement, same longing, same devotion filled the air back then. Now, crossing the river Beas, Guruji and his Sangat entered the region of Duaba. And friends, wherever Guruji and his Sangat rested, a divine atmosphere settled in. Early in the morning, as the first light touched the earth, the congregation would assemble. Shabad Kirtan filled the air. Hearts softened. Langar was prepared with devotion. Large tents were pitched and minds stilled. As the sun rose, the journey would continue. Wherever they rested, large numbers joined the journey out of love, curiosity, and longing for truth. Seekers of the Almighty would come from far and wide. They brought their questions, their confusions, their inner struggles. And Guru Sahib, with immense compassion, would gently clear their doubts and place them onto the right path. And as such, they continued their journey. And as mentioned in Siri Suraj Prakash, चढ़कर तरी पए पुन पारी गमने सतगुर बहुर अगारी कब बड़वा पर करे प्यान कब गुर गमने चढ़ चंपान. Meaning, because of his old age, Guruji would sometimes ride on his horse. And friends, yes, this is the very same one that once found Guruji. Or otherwise, he would travel in a palki. Now, after traveling further, Guruji and the Sangat reached Pehova. Friends, Pehova is a well known Hindu pilgrimage site from ancient times associated with the Saraswati River. It was specially referred to as Pitridhak Tirth, where people offered prayers for their ancestors, believing that a holy dip here would grant liberation. It was a place deeply rooted in ritual, faith, and tradition. And it is here that Guruji would once again guide people towards a deeper understanding of true devotion. Now, as the Sangat camped and rested for the day, they gathered around Guruji and asked with curiosity, as mentioned in Siri Suraj Prakash. सिख कर जोर प्रशन किए नीके सलिता सारस्वती इक पावन कहे महात्म इस बहुथावन, को कारण एक गुरु बखानो, पूत पविख गति तुम जानो. Meaning, Guruji, what is the importance of this place? Why do people come here for pilgrimage and holy baths? You know everything. Kindly guide us. Guru Amar Das ji listened with compassion and explained that such places do carry importance because for thousands of years, seekers and saints had come there, living lives of discipline, meditation, and strict penance. They had remembered the Almighty here, sacrificed comfort, and searched for truth. Because of this, these places became charged with remembrance of Almighty. My dear friends, further, Guruji recited a Sakhi, a teaching story of that time period, to help his Sangat understand. Just imagine the peace of sitting amongst the Sangat, listening to Guru Sahib himself. How beautiful that moment must have been, I wonder. So, Guruji began by saying, as mentioned in Siri Suraj Prakash, Ik mankan muni huto adosh, maha bikham tap kalyo tahu. Meaning, here lived a saint named Mankan who lived a life of strict discipline. He ate only green leaves and spent long hours in prayer and meditation. He would spend all his time in Naam meditation without a care for any kind of weather. One day, the saint suffered a deep cut on his finger, and instead of red blood, green kind of substance flowed from his wound. Can you imagine green blood? Seeing this, the saint became very happy. He thought this was proof of his spiritual achievement. In his joy, he began to dance and dance, and seeing him, the people around him also began to dance. My dear friends, this is how influence works. People often follow what looks powerful, not what is truly pure. But here, Guruji gently reminds the Sangat of an important truth that miracles are not signs of spiritual greatness. They can easily become traps for ego. Now, to humble the saint, Lord Shiva appeared in the form of another saint and asked Mankan the reason for his happiness. Mankan showed his finger and expressed his happiness. So, Guruji continued by saying, सुन शिव ने निज अंगुरी चीरी, निकसी पसम परी तिस तीरी. Meaning, Lord Shiva then said, what is so great about this? And then he cuts his own finger. My dear friends, instead of blood, ashes appeared. Can you believe ashes? Now, as we all know, Lord Shiva smeared ash on his body as a reminder that this body, no matter how disciplined, is temporary, destructible, destined to return to dust, to ashes. At that moment, Mankan Muni was shaken. He realized that while his outer life looked spiritual, his ego had quietly grown. He understood that he had flown away in pride over a small achievement and that he was still far from the ultimate truth. Friends, Guru Amar Das ji shared this Sakhi not to glorify miracles, but to protect the Sangat from ego, as mentioned in Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji on Ang 593. रिद्ध सिद्ध सब मोह है, नाम ना वसै मन आए. Meaning, riches and supernatural spiritual powers are all emotional attachments. Through them, the Lord does not dwell in the mind. Through this story, Guruji teaches the Sangat and us as well a timeless truth too, that ego can destroy even the toughest penance. Years of discipline Years of discipline can collapse in a moment of pride. Miracles do not make a place holy. Powers do not make a person spiritual, because Gurbani tells us the moment ego enters, Naam leaves. True spirituality does not make us louder, rather, it makes us humble. Thus, Sikhism teaches us to worship one God only, the creator of all, as mentioned in Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji on Ang 504. Pavan Pani Agan Tin, Kiya Brahma Bisan Mahesh Akar, meaning God created everything, air, water, fire, and even Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiv. They exist and act only by Almighty's hukam. Therefore, Guruji shows us that Sikhism is a simple path, no harsh penance or chasing powers, just Naam, Gurbani, and humble living in daily life, where ego melts away and Vaheguru stays close within our hearts. Tune in next Tuesday as Guruji travels further. I hope this brings some peace to your hearts. Thank you.